morning and welcome to Living Local 15. Thank you so much for joining me today. First up, Star 88.3 is joining me in studio to share about their upcoming music concert called STARFest and how you can get tickets. Then we are continuing our exploration of Prairie Landing Retirement Community, and I'm sitting down with their executive director and leadership to learn about how they are celebrating 60 years in business and ways they are giving back to our senior community. And later, it's Best Reviews, and they're going to share with us top tested products to get outside and start grilling. That and more happening now.
Fashion, food, and fun. You're watching Living Local 15 with your host, Jessica Williams.
If you are ready to lift your hands in praise and worship, then this Christian concert called STARFest 2025 is for you. So it's happening on July 19th, and this is your invitation to experience a night of joy, connection, and transformation, which perfectly aligns with the station's theme for this year, Together We Praise. And here with me today to share all about it is Melissa Montana, the president and CEO of Star 88.3. Hello!
Yay! Hi, sister. It's always good to be with you.
Always good to see you.
Being with you. So great. You do such a great job in this community of recognizing and pointing out all the great things that are going on. So thank you for allowing us to do this.
Oh, you're so welcome. I'm so excited about your concert. So the STARFest is like a mega summer event, right?
It is. It's
and
so
each
fun.
year it gets better and better, bigger and bigger. So just start off by sharing about STARFest and really the vision.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, here's our chance to be able to make something happen for families, family friendly. You can bring the kids. You don't have to worry about what's going to happen there. And we have a kids zone this year. So thanks to Josiah White's organization, they're hosting this kids zone for the kids to have something fun to do. And of course, we have food trucks. You wouldn't have a summer fun event without food trucks.
Yes.
And the music this night is going to be absolutely incredible. Together We Praise, as you said, is our theme this year. And so we want to have a night where people come and just feel lifted. They feel encouraged. They feel inspired. They feel like, forget the cares of the world. You know, just let's see what God has for us that night. Just come and join us. And we're in a new location this year.
Yeah, so talk about that. Concordia?
Yes, Concordia Seminary campus. It's a beautiful campus. A lot of schools use it for soccer and for games and for practice. And so we asked if we could use that. Of course, that's where our building is. So it's really in our backyard that we're out there. So at 6600 North Clinton on the back, a lot of people have been there for games. It's next to the gymnasium. So big stage, that field, come bring your lawn chairs, your blankets. And it's just a great location to just come and have fun and roam around, let the kids play. Have all of that. So I think a perfect location, bring it back to the fort.
Right. So this is taking place on Saturday, July 19th.
Yes.
And so what time frame?
Almost here. Well, doors open at 4 for general admission. VIP, there's only a couple of VIP tickets left right now, star883.com.
There it is.
But 4 o'clock is for the general audience, and then 5 o'clock the concert starts. And then a night that's going to blow you away.
Right. So let's talk about the music because that's, you know, just really the moment where you can just lift up your hands and listen to the lyrics that's inspiring all Christian artists. So go down that that lineup for us.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to open with some incredible talent, which is local talent, City Movement. All of us know them. They're incredible at worship and they can bring the house down. So they're going to start that off. And then we're going to have Evan Kraft, who is a well-known artist in the Hispanic world also, known all over the world. So follow him, look him up, Evan Kraft. He's going to be there. And then Joel Barnes, who used to be with Maverick City. We know a lot of his songs. He's going to be there also. And of course, we're going to have DJ Canvas, who's coming back. Canvas, he just lights up the world. You know, he's going to keep the energy going. And if you haven't looked up I Hear Canvas or followed him on social media, you need to do that. He's got 2 million followers now, and he's just doing a great job. So he's going to keep the night going, keeping it pumped up. And then, of course, we have Katie Nicole. Katie Nicole, we know all about her music. If you follow her music, you know that she's powerful. She's a powerhouse. Little tiny thing, but man, she's a powerhouse. So we want to see that. And then we're going to wrap up the night with a DJ named KB. Okay, he's a rapper, and more of a rapper. I say DJ, but he's a rapper, and he's phenomenal. He is incredible. And not only that, we say he's a preacher that can rap. He's a rapper that can preach too. So we cannot wait to wrap it up that night. So he's going to share with us, and he's going to bring the house down. And look up KB if you like rap music. He's the man, and it's going to be a great night.
Oh, that's so awesome. And so in the venue, you say, so it's outdoors, right?
It's outside, yes.
So people, like you said, bring their lawn chairs and stuff. And then what I love with attending this event before is the fact that you really bring in prayer into it and bring in just covering people who may need it, and you do those prayer moments, right?
Absolutely. We have a time where we call it a unity prayer. So I bring in a lot of different people just to be on the stage with us. You were on with us last year, and just different leaders in the community, just to unite together and pray over our community, pray over our families, pray over the government, pray over what's going on in our world. So rather than worry and fight against something, we're going to unite in prayer and say, God, we give this to you. We give this night to you. So you're going to feel empowered, encouraged, and inspired at the concert just by that prayer time together. But then the music, it's the best. So it's special.
Well, that empowerment, that encouragement, that prayer time, all of that. Melissa, every time you come on, I have to ask you to share words of encouragement directly to our viewers, because you are a light, and you share the love of God in everything that you do.
Thank you. So you shine too, sister. Thank you for that. I was kind of thinking about this, and I thought, if somebody's watching today and you're going through a difficult time, I felt brokenness. So if you feel broken in your life, you feel broken from your past, you feel like the enemy wants to remind you of what you did in your past and you're not good enough, you'll never succeed, you'll never overcome that. Yes, you will. God is bigger than that, and he's got a plan and a purpose for your life, which I'm going to say every time, because he does. He wants to have a relationship with you. You are precious. You are called by him. He's got something amazing for you, but brokenness doesn't end your life. We've all had things that we've gone through. We've all done things wrong. We've all made mistakes. And if you're in the midst of a mistake right now, I want to encourage you to stop. Okay, stop and just say, God, help me. God, help me to get through this. If you're in the middle of some bad habits, which are really turning into sin, then ask God to pull you out. He will rip you out of the pits of hell, and he'll be able to put you back on solid ground and build you back up, and you can have a new life. So I just want to encourage you with that today. So you're loved. God's blessings to you. And listen to Star 88.3. That will encourage you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Little plug.
Amen, amen. Thank you so much. Okay, but they can go to your website to get tickets for this event, right?
Absolutely. Star883.com. Check it out. And we have a Star app too. If you download our app on your phone, you can get to it that way also. Star 88.3 app. So thank you.
All right, you're welcome.
Yeah, I love you.
God
You're
bless
wonderful.
You. Love you. And if you would like more information about STARFest, guess what? We'll have their website listed below so you can get your tickets now. And as Melissa said, there are just a couple of VIP tickets left and are available. It's going to be a great night. And I'll see you after the break.
Have an idea for the show? Want to find out how you can be a guest? Contact us at livinglocal15@wayne.com.
This segment sponsored by Prairie Landing. I am here at Prairie Landing, which is an active adult community. They have so much to offer, from beautiful homes to social activities and so much more to live your best life 55 and up. And today I'm going to sit down with their executive director and sales director to learn how they're celebrating 60 years as a company and how you can join this community. Let's do it. I am now joined by Haley Carr, who is the executive director, and Lori Pear, who is the sales director here at Prairie Landing. Hello, ladies.
Hi.
And congratulations on 60 years.
Yes.
That's so
Isn't
exciting.
that great? Yes.
Yeah, so such a milestone that you all are celebrating. Let's start with you, Haley, and just kind of share just a little bit about Prairie Landing and what your vision was originally.
Yeah, so Prairie Landing is a 55 plus community, independent living out here, lots of great amenities. The vision for this community was to just give active adults a place to come to thrive. If they need extra assistance, we can provide that through the townhouse over on the other side of town. So that's kind of where it started.
Yeah, and so you've been here for over a decade, which is super exciting. And I hear that you started just humbly at the front desk and have moved up all the way to executive director. So share with me just a bit about your journey and the longevity of employees here.
Yeah, so we are known for lots of longevity within our company. I started at the front desk. I think I was 16 years old at that time, and really just got a lot of good education from the other staff members in the community and through school. I did leave for a couple of years and came back, but I'm now the executive director. Very honored to be, love working with the staff and the residents in our community.
Yeah, I love that. And Lori, you've been here for 16 years, which is great. So I love just how long you all just really come and serve. So share with me about your experience just being on staff and being able to have that interaction with your residents.
Okay, well, I'll start by saying that I started at the townhouse and I've been there 14 years and then here for 2 years. And you have to have a passion for it. And the folks that work at the townhouse and here have a passion for the people that we serve as far as life, whatever it is that they need, but also just because you're getting older doesn't mean that you're not a person anymore. So we add things to their life. A neat thing about Haley is, Haley, when she worked at the townhouse, we were joking about this earlier, but I would ask her if she could copy something for me, right? And now she's my boss, and now she's telling me to copy things for her, right? Her father has worked for the company almost 40 years, and I worked for him originally, and now Haley. And it's just kind of neat that all that runs through their family. Actually, I think even you have a sister that works for the BHI, our company. So. I think it's just having a passion to work with people and say, hey, Jessica, what are you looking for when you come in, and find that for you. But then there's another person that's a little bit different and find that for them. Because again, I firmly believe that just because you're getting older doesn't mean that you're less human or not a person, right?
Oh, right. Life is
how
just
it is.
Beginning,
exactly, right. And that's what Prairie Landing's about, but even the townhouse is about that too.
Yeah,
so, yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
And so let's talk more about the growth of this facility and how you all have, opened up this new location and the real benefits. Like, I'm sure viewers are like, oh my goodness, like this is beautiful. I want to know more about it. What are benefits of living here?
Some benefits is we take care of your home maintenance. We have this beautiful clubhouse, so you can come and swim in the pool, you can use our gym, you can walk your dog, and the staff are here if you have any other needs, and we can assist you.
Yeah, I love that.
That's a benefit.
Yeah, and so let's talk about just observing residents here and just really, you get to know them so well on property. So I want to hear some stories. I want to know just about different people's experiences. And so what can you share?
Well, I think one of the neat things is not everybody that moves in here is from Fort Wayne. There are people that come from out of state and then they create their own family here. A lot of people, as we get older, our group of people changes, and it's almost like a new book or a new chapter. And so what I continue to see is people that didn't even know each other make a connection, whether that's through book club, or maybe it's, we did an Arthur Murray class here, maybe it's through dancing. It's kind of A to Z, different things, but it's just a really good, as you get older, to remain active. We've got the pickleball, we've got the fitness, we have an instructor that comes in, people connect that way, and it's just a really good feeling.
That's great. Haley, can you share any personal stories of residents here?
Yes, so one of our residents, actually I have a connection to her in the community when it comes to a ski club. So we just, coming over here and being at the community, it's a great place to be, going to our life enrichment events, really get to be with the residents and spend time with them, and many different different settings.
Yeah, I love that. And I got an opportunity to meet one of your residents, Jim, and I love that he, lived here for a year and a half and said, I love it. I need to tell my sister to come move in.
And he referred to you, she moved in. I know, it's crazy.
And he said that they would talk here and there, but now they get to talk every day and spend time together and just relive those memories. And I think that's so powerful, because it's like when you live in a community like this, you get to just spend time with each other. You don't have to live life alone.
Right, exactly. And even at that, she'll do different things than he will.
Yeah.
They're not, if one of them wants to do something different, I'll see Judy in here doing something, and then I'll see Jim and Elaine somewhere else. And then they'll make a connection. Actually, they live kind of close together, but they still do different things. Judy's made a lot of friendships beyond Jim and Elaine. And again, I think when you move into a community like this, it's kind of like your second family in a way, because everybody's got a common denominator that, hey, we're 55 and older, but we're still living, we still want to have a great life, we still want to have fun, come what may. And that's basically what Prairie Landing gives you, is that peace of mind that I move in today, and maybe I don't need anything, maybe I never will, maybe the 96-year-old never will that still lives here, but if I do, I've got the townhouse and all levels of health care, and they'll take care of me, so I don't need to worry about anything anymore, because I have all that, and it's peace of mind.
Right.
That's the jewel.
Right.
That is the jewel. I mean, you don't know it, because everything else is so great. We have brand new homes. We haven't even said anything about phase 2 that we're building, but we've got brand new homes, and they're beautiful. But also that peace of mind I think is the key thing.
Yes, but speaking of, I do want to talk about the growth here. And so as you're moving into phase 2, what would that look like?
Not all of them are finished yet. We're actively in phase 2.
Okay.
I think, what do we have, 3 people in so far, or 4? And now we're building phase 2, part of it. And there's 21 homes, and we're already about halfway through that.
Yeah.
So I think that's but we always get caught up sometimes when somebody says about moving in,
because
it's new construction.
But if you think about it, being completely full with your first 44 homes is amazing. Because I'm like, people are probably thinking, how can I get in? Well, they have to get in now, right?
Yes,
to get into phase 2.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And then just future growth, though. I know 60 is such a milestone, but what do you envision for the next
you would know that.
future, especially as you have taken on this new role as executive director?
Yes, I would love to continue to see us grow and evolve and change, and to meet the needs of all of our residents that are currently here, and ones that will be moving in the future. I think there's a lot to come for Prairie Landing in the future.
Yeah, sky's the limit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, thank you both so much for chatting with me. It's a pleasure to learn more.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so great. And if you would like more information about Prairie Landing, we'll have their website listed below. As they said, they will be opening up phase 2 very soon, so you have to sign up to get in. And we'll also leave their phone number below, and I'll see you after the break. This segment sponsored by Prairie Landing.
Follow us on social media at Living Local 15.
Warmer weather means dusting off the grill and firing it up for your next backyard barbecue. Joining us now with the top tested products to make you the grill master this summer is Senior Director of Content Operations from BestReviews.com, Jacob Palmer. Jacob, thanks for joining us here.
Thanks so much for having me. Every week we get to talk about awesome things, but this is truly one of my favorites because it means so much more than just making delicious food. It means you're outside, it means you've got friends around, it means that it is that beautiful time of year.
You're bringing us some of the best products to keep us at the top of our grill game. So what are we starting off with first?
So starting off hot, and I mean that literally. These are Le Creuset. They have a new line of cast iron that's perfect for the grill. What I would totally recommend with this is when you get it onto the grill, say you're making something like chicken fajitas, or you want to be able to do the veggies on the grill as well, that is an awesome complement to whatever you're doing.
This is so cool. I love that. I don't think I've ever seen this or thought of like having the pan on the barbecue. So I love all the options that this is going to be able to give you for all of your summer meals. But you might need to keep some things cool as
Yes.
well. So what is it?
What Igloo is doing with this one is they're really bringing the aesthetic forward. And so this is a really cool kind of 90s style, almost like a fanny pack. If you're going over to somebody's house and they're having the barbecue, you can bring your own, personal supply of beverages this way. And this is one of those products that usually stands up. Igloo is one of our absolute favorites because they live at that perfect intersection of, number one, getting the job done, keeps your drinks cool, and then number two, they're affordable and they're easy to get no matter where you're looking.
I just love that this is so stylish. So when
Yes.
you're bringing over those cool snacks or drinks, you're going to look cool with this little retro cooler. Well, you can't have good food on the barbecue without the perfect seasonings, right?
This is another one that just steps your game up a little bit, right? This is from a small woman-owned business in Chicago. They have a little bit of something for everybody. You'll be able to find the brand in the QR code at the end of this segment and be able to, pick and choose which different varieties you want. They look nice, they're well presented, and then they make the food delicious.
Well, this is kind of all in one, all the things that you need. That's going to have your flavors just popping off this summer. I love that. Well, you can't become a grill master without the perfect grill.
The grill, of course. And so this is perfect, and it's our favorite for people who are, like I was talking about earlier, maybe space is at a premium. They don't have the space in their yard or their balcony or whatever to be able to have a huge grill. This unit from Kenmore is awesome because, as you can see, you can easily place it on a table. You can put it away when you're done. It's got really great grill rack on it too, and the way that they have it set up with the burners inside means that you get a good even heat distributed across the entire unit. Sets in well with a propane tank, so it's nice and easy. You don't really think too much. You don't have to be fumbling with charcoal or anything like that. So we love it for that reason. But if you're looking for something bigger, a really hot item right now is the Blackstone line of products. And that's another great one, really easy to clean.
A lot of people city living. If you have smaller space, this will be perfect. But then, of course, if you want the big granddaddy, you got that as well. Okay, well, we also, at a barbecue, at a cookout, we need somewhere comfortable to sit and lounge.
It's from Park It, and they have their own seat line here that kind of has it all. Number one, it breaks down really small, so you can carry it easily. But then the real seller here is that it comes with the cooler on it itself.
And I love anything that does two jobs in one.
That's
Jacob,
right.
These are all amazing products that are going to kick off everyone's summer barbecues just perfectly. Thank you.
And thanks so much for having me.
Yes, of course. If you want to learn more about any of these grilling products from Best Reviews, you can scan the QR code on your screen, or you can head on over to bestreviews.com.
Best Reviews is owned by our parent company, Nexstar. You can find more on the products and where to buy them on WANE.com.
Living Local 15, proudly driven by the Kelly Automotive Group. Go to the Living Local 15 page on WANE.com for recipes from the show, to watch a segment again, and to get information on products and services featured on Living Local 15. Content segments during today's Living Local 15 were paid for by these sponsors.